Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to today's Lovin Dubai show. I'm your host, Shireen Ahmed, and I'll be joining you for today's show where we talk about all the top trending stories here in Dubai. Before I start, please leave your emojis. Let me know where you guys are watching this from, which part of the world, which part of the UAE, which part of Dubai. But let's not get too specific because I always like knowing who's watching and from where. We have a lot of you guys sometimes joining us from all around the world. But yes, today I am going live from Bahrain. I'm here on a little visit back home, and we'll be back in Dubai next week. Very soon, but probably tomorrow. So I cannot wait to be back. But for now, we're dealing with my friend's studio room here. Okay, so I just wanted to know, how has everybody been? How has your weekend been so far? Some of you guys replied saying you did a couple of the suggestions on the weekend roundup that we talked about yesterday, which was really awesome to see. Other than that, do you guys have plans for the next weeks ahead? Again, type it in the comment section below. With no further ado, let's talk about today's stories. Okay, we're going to talk about firstly how the UAE will temporarily host 5,000 Afghan citizens on their way to third countries. As we all know, the situation has been critical, to say the least, in the last few days, and we've seen all the pictures and all the videos after the Taliban's complete takeover of Afghanistan and how all of its citizens, if not most of their citizens, are really trying to flee to other countries at the moment. So the UAE has agreed to temporarily host 5,000 Afghan nationals who were evacuated from Afghanistan prior to their departure to other countries. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation announced that the UAE, at the request of the USA, will host Afghan citizens on a temporary basis before they travel to other countries. Evacuated Afghan citizens will leave the capital, Kabul, in the coming days on American planes to the UAE. We've also obviously been seeing this take place from other US and British planes to other parts of the world. So that's our update for now on this, but I think it's pretty awesome that this is going to happen, and hopefully more of the world comes together as well to ensure that Afghanis who are on their plight at the moment are being helped and will continue to be helped. So I've also been seeing the community really take strides into ensuring that they help out in whatever way they can, whether it's seeing how the visa processes work, on how to help bring Afghani citizens back to Dubai or otherwise. I think it's just it's a great thing, and it's the thing to do right now is to help each other out. All right, and now we are going to talk about, obviously we all know since the pandemic, a lot of flights have been canceled in the beginning of last year. Now they're starting to open again. But flights between Dubai and the Philippines haven't exactly opened yet for a while now. And so that's why there have been special repatriation flights, as is the case obviously with other countries. But there have been repatriation flights to bring a lot of Filipinos back, obviously, from Dubai to Manila. These are maybe people who have already lost their jobs, who now seek to go back home, obviously, and spend time with their family. So Philippine Airlines is planning on deploying 4 special flights that will return and repatriate Filipinos, and it will take place on August 22, so that's tomorrow, first flight, 25, August 28, and August 30. All right, around 360 Filipinos were repatriated from Dubai to Manila on Thursday night. Obviously, because the travel restrictions imposed by the Philippine government are still in place, so they have to obviously repatriate citizens, Filipinos, Pinoys, back in a gradual manner. There is even a tweet by CG Paul Cortez where he showed the queues of all the Filipinos queuing in the check-in counter, 360 Filipinos to be exact, who are on their way home via the PR8659, Philippine Airlines. So these these 10 chartered flights were commissioned by the Philippine government, the ones that'll come up as well. And they've been happening actually since June 1. Because the restrictions on traveling between Dubai and Philippines took place on May 15 for India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Oman, and the UAE as well. So hopefully we will see these two countries open up gradually a little bit more. But of course, I know the Philippines is taking their time to recover half of its nation first, so that it'll be a smoother and easier transition later on. In a quote, the Philippine Consul General, I don't know why I blocked that immediately. I need coffee. This is why I always say it when I'm at the studio, I need my coffee. But the Philippine Consul General Paul Raymond Cortez actually said, "We have repatriated over 2,500 Filipinos from Dubai and the Northern Emirates since June 1. And he says that people who want to apply for repatriation, he told Gulf News, people who want to apply for repatriation can send an email to atn@pcgdubai.ae. So make a note of that if this is something that is of interest to you or somebody that you know.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
Okay. Also, if you guys take the Dubai Metro, you might want to know that there will be extended hours. There have been already extended hours this week, and there will be, have to mute it, extended hours as well next week, okay? The Dubai Metro will operate for 2 additional hours over the next 2 Fridays. That's already taken place yesterday, and they'll take place again on August 27 next week, so that they can serve the passengers arriving at the Dubai International Airport. This is a time for travels after all. All right, the Roads and Transport Authority, RTA, said that both the red and green lines will run now from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. on 2 Fridays. So keep that in mind if you have a plan that's, let's say, from Rashidiyya to Jabal Ali, and you're kind of concerned about the metro situation or the taxi situation. There you go. 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. it'll be open. This is because this is now considered one of Dubai's busiest weekends, as will next week. People are traveling all around the world and coming back. Obviously, some flights are being repatriated here and there as well. So this is intended to support these guests who are on their way here to Dubai. All right. So keep that in mind. You can also carry 2 suitcases and hand luggage on the metro. The RTA added, in case you are traveling and using the metro, going and back, and you were wondering if you had to take a taxi because it wouldn't fit. There is a specific section for your luggage there, so it should be fine. All right. If you guys want to know more about any of the information I've shared so far, make sure to check out our website, lovindubai.com. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch up with you guys next week again. It's been lovely hosting you this weekend. And, well, the Lovin Dubai show runs every single day from 8:30 a.m. So make sure to catch my fellow colleagues, my weekday colleagues as well for that. Again, have an amazing, amazing rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday, where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.